Hey folks, so today we're going to take a quick look at the WE XM177. Today I'm not going to do a full review. I will be doing one soon. There's not a whole lot out there on this, so I'm going to do one. But for today, I'm just going to be focusing mainly on parts replacement. Specifically, this is the RA Tech stainless steel bolt, and I bought this off e-Vike, and there wasn't any review on it, and some said it worked, and so I wanted to see if it worked in my kit. Unfortunately, if you want to stop watching the video, basically it doesn't fit, and that sucks because this was like $90, and I was really debating on whether or not to get this or just buy the Wii Bolt, the original stock Wii Bolt, which I know will work. So which is a huge bummer, it's now a waste for me. But if you want to see, basically. Let's see here. Let's out. Let's see here. And basically, what happens is it just doesn't close. So this is the original one, as you'll notice. They tend to wear. And now, normally it's black like this. I kind of just use sandpaper. So I like that chrome look, and that was the point why I bought this. As an interesting note, actually, the original AR-15s when they were first made, or the M16, I think A1, or before they even did the A1s, the original ones, they used the chrome bolts, but then later on they changed and they had the metal bolts. But the original, very early on ones, those ones were metallic, or chrome, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so look at this one right here. This is the bolt that is currently in the gun. If you'll notice, on the back side right here, it's broken. The head is a little bit cracked. These are just cosmetic issues where the bolt heads are not really affecting function too much. It just looks kind of bad, but not a big deal though. What is a problem though, is notice how that part right there, this part right here. Look at that, that's shaved away, and that's where you're supposed to, the bolt catch is supposed to lock to prevent the bolt from going forward when you're out of ammo. This is the replacement I originally bought, and notice how it's a clean cut right there. It's like a right angle, straight, and now I've already tried disassembling this and then taking all the parts and putting into this bolt right here. The problem was the WE stock retaining pin right here. This pin, when I punched it out, did not fit into this slot right here. All right, which is and I tried it both ways. This way, putting it that way, it doesn't fit. The pin is too large to fit in this slot right here. Unless you sand it down or have some major work done, it's just not going to be an easy swap. And I like to do easy swaps. It's going to take a lot more effort. It's not saying it's impossible, but it's just very difficult. So that's problem one. Already we were having some issues. I mean, everything else fit in here okay into the bolt carrier group, but that was the major problem that was really stopping me from going any further. So then I wanted to see, well, at least does it fit in here? Does it actually cycle? And the answer is, again, no. So watch this. So it looks like it fits, right? Problem, though, is when you close it, all right, I can barely get this bolt to, there's a lot of resistance here. Normally when you push in this pin right here, it's very easy and you slide it out. This one you're kind of struggling to push it in. So let me see if alright, well, I'm not going to push it all the way because it's going to be difficult to take out. But the bolt, or the receiver, is closed, and I should be able to cycle it. And I'm pulling on this charging handle right now, and it will not cycle. So I don't know what kind of modifications you'll require. It sounds like there's something that needs to be done before it actually cycles back. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty cool. I love that chrome look, but it's just unfortunate because it doesn't work. And so that's a huge bummer, because now that's a waste of money, and I should have just bought that's $90 I just lost, where I could have just spent like 40, $50 and gotten an exact duplicate and actually of the original stock part and made it, and it would have worked. So unfortunately, that's a problem. And so if you're looking for that model and you see this one, I'd recommend you not buying it unless you know how to, you're more experienced at gunsmithing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend that because it's just a waste of money. Now I'm not saying that all of them don't work. This is just a model. I don't know. Again, this could be an older model. This is the one I bought, RA Tech, and it just didn't seem to work. So if you're strapped for cash, I would really recommend that you just get the WE one stock one, so you know it works. Or unless you have some confirmation from someone else that it works. Otherwise, you're running this risk. So I'm kind of taking that risk for you. So I'm telling you right now. I wouldn't get this, and it's too bad that that's happened. But if anyone else has any question or like any recommendations, how that knows a little bit more about these gas blowback rifles, and maybe has some suggestions about how how this would actually be modified to maybe make it work, that would be good, because otherwise this is just a $90 paperweight for me, really. There's nothing much I can do with this at this point. But let me know. Leave me a message in the comments, and really appreciate that. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.